All right, so I am back. I'm trying to see, can my client hear me? Let me send this to myself so I can pull it up. Hey, Annabelle, can you hear me? Okay, perfect. Okay. Hey, Annabelle, can you hear me? Okay, I can hear myself. Okay. All right, Annabelle, do you want to play music or no music? I'm going to pray over the cards really quickly. All right, Ashe. All right, let's get it. All right. No music. Okay. So, all right. So you want to connect with your paternal grandfather, and your question for him is, what is his message for you? Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Grandpa, what is your message for her? Whoa. Oh, he got a mouthful. Okay, he has a mouthful. Let me light my incense. I just realized I didn't light my incense. He got a mouthful though. Okay, so I'm gonna play. If we're not gonna do music, I'm gonna just play um the Andre 3000 meditation album. I'm gonna just turn it down low.
My name is Dylan Shaw. I came to Upwork with a very specific.
Okay, and just let me know if that's too loud. I was like, if for some reason it feels so quiet, and I definitely think Grandpa wants to. I was gonna play the regular Native American Indian flutes, but I was like, we might as well do this because he definitely has a lot of Native American um, flutes throughout this, and there's so many elements of nature too. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me hurry up. All right, Grandpa, what is your message for her? One card. What is your message for her? All right. So this is the message. Message for her. Okay. Now I'm gonna pull one of these. I haven't used this deck in a long time, but I felt called to pull from this deck. Okay. And then I'll pull one of these at the end. Okay, Grandpa. So let's see what your message is. Okay. A lot of Caribbean ancestry. So you got the Dominican Caribbean ancestry and the Trinidadian and Tobagoan Caribbean ancestry. So this spirit would have passed away between the ages of 70 and 85. So he's older, artisan craftsmanship. So, okay, so his message for you, just looking at these cards. Well, let me look at this one first. Okay, so this is not the best card to be getting. This is the Five of Pentacles. This is a money card. So financial loss, lack, mindset, loss, isolation, worry, need, poverty, and insecurity. This is a Taurus card, earth sign. So anytime you see the pentacles, this is referring to money and stability. So I'm wondering why he is showing there being some type of financial loss. I think, okay, so are you having thoughts because of like, okay, if you look at this card, this is a man on crutches, and his woman is just like beside him, faithful, like sticking beside him. And so I'm wondering, are you the one on the crutches because of like what's coming up? But the main thing here is you can't get back in a lack mindset. And remember, it's not necessarily what you have, but it's mostly about fear of that not coming in. This is just how it's being worded. So there's no need to worry. Everything is taken care of. So just don't go back into a negative mindset. So is there something going on that's causing you to be in this frequency? Let me ask, because now I'm curious. Because the question was, what is his message for you? But this could be so many things. So I should ask like, okay. Because, oh my God. So these two cards was right on top. So they was like, under this card right here, just poking out. And my question was about to be, well, Grandpa, is this like kind of like how you're doing in the spirit realm? Like, I'm confused. But then you look at these two cards, African American ancestry, high vibrational spirit. So no, he's not doing bad. He's not doing bad at all. He's doing good. Very, very elevated in the spirit realm. And this has a lot to do with his descendants he's speaking on, the younger generation. So it's not just you, there's other people in the family that is doing like ancestral work and ancestral healing. So I do feel like your family and your bloodline is definitely growing and elevating. And I think that's just his reminder to you to not be in that frequency because you don't have any reason to. Okay, because you have mediumship abilities. He wants you to be developing. I feel like every reading this card comes out. Like every freaking reading for you, almost all your readings have had this dang on card, and you know it's no cap. You, like literally, you know it's no cap. Okay. Now you have the craftsmanship card, which is the artisan card, and then you have the fire passion card. So this is talking about you have to okay, so this is what he's telling me. He's saying that health things are happening because he wants you to restructure your life and the way that you work. Okay, he wants you to be more so working in your craft. Okay, and he also wants you to be using your hands. That's very important to him because that's a big part of his spiritual practice was doing something with his hands. He says it's spiritual, like whether it's a spiritual business or not, it's very spiritual. Oh, wow. There was financial loss until today. Okay, so this makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's what he's speaking on. It's like he's smiling in these cards though. But that's good, you know exactly what he's referring to. No confusion at all there. Why my camera off? After what happened this morning. Let me see. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So did something happen already, or are you just saying you had a moment to shift your mindset, or did some did something happen financially? This smoke is going crazy. It's never, I don't think I've ever seen it do it like that. It's like clustering up at the top. Normally it would come downward, like the smoke is going upward. So you definitely need to connect with the air element. Okay? The air element represents communication. So you need to burn like incense or do things that require smoke. So the petitions are good because that's the fire element. And this makes sense because look, fire element. Okay, so fire element and air element. Okay? After doing a petition this morning and sitting and talking with him, a huge shift happened. Okay, so that's interesting because he's speaking right now. Definitely speaking right now. So it's more so worrying. Don't worry. Don't he calling you a worry bug or a worry something? Don't be like that because that's like a low vibrational frequency. He doesn't like it's no reason you should be showing up like this. Okay? Don't have any insecurities. But he wants you to like now don't you see what he means by shift your what did he say? He says shift your something. But basically, what he's referencing is the way that you make money. He wants you to make money differently because you will have the opportunity to be laying on the couch, relaxing and doing your craft. Maybe not laying on the couch, but I mean, you can. Like, you can lounge around more, you can get more rest, you can more so enjoy life, is how he's calling it, without being so drained. He wants you to focus on developing your mediumship abilities, and also meditations are important. It's a way for him to connect deeper with you, and it's a way for you to grow spiritually. There's more elevation that needs to happen, is what he's saying. There's more elevation for you. He wants you to tap more into this Caribbean ancestry. So okay, so you're Trinidadian, Tobagan, and Dominican. So you want to research into these groups of people. Look into their ways, look into their customs, things that they were into. Okay. Also look into the things that they would make. This gives me Gullah ancestry here with the sweetgrass baskets. That's what this person here is weaving like a basket looks like. So I'm seeing like this is a belt. So I think that this grandfather has some type of, I think it is a belt. Something that you could possibly get your hands on. So yeah, and then I'm seeing this symbol. They're kind of like birds or airplanes. But he wants you to continue connecting with symbols. That's very important for you. And it's making me think back to some of your older meditations where you were sharing with me like I saw this, and it was a lot of symbols. Like, really think about that. It was so many symbols, and this makes sense. So this is like within this ancestry. Okay, so you have um other ancestry as well because that's already been brought to the forefront, but this is what he wants you to focus on as well as African American ancestry. Okay, so this does kind of give me Gullah. This kind of does give me Gullah because they're by the water, there's fish here, and here with the sweetgrass baskets. So I think I have told you that you're Gullah before, but yeah, this is just a confirmation. And also with the Caribbean ancestry, so I'm seeing like there's a woman. She is like very like domesticated. Okay, I feel like she's very much in your frequency. I don't think this is like a person necessarily connected to grandpa, but yeah, this woman, she's definitely a firecracker. That's the best way to explain her. Like, she's just very, and this makes sense because if you know about Caribbeans, like, they're very strong willed, especially the women. Like, especially the women. So that's definitely something to look into. Today showed me not to worry. He showed up for me hugely. Everything turned around almost immediately after talking to him this morning. It is about I was looking for a certain type of brown belt this morning and couldn't find it. He gave me ideas of crafting woven belt. Girl, oh my God, this is crazy. Oh my God. And so this is why he wants you. So with the meditation. So the last time I saw this card, it's like it was in one of my previous readings. But with this, you see all the electrical things on the table, and then you have like this gives me the energy of an inventor, somebody who makes and creates things with from their mind first, but they're very like scientific about it. So that energy is coming up. So this gives me somebody who's very mentally sharp, okay, very intelligent, and he wants you to continue elevating and growing so you can elevate yourself so much more. And he's speaking like mentally, okay. I think this energy and everything that's happening, even from what's coming up, all of this is happening so you can fully, full time. I'm seeing you writing, I'm seeing you doing things. Okay, fireside, fireside, fireside. Come on now. Come on now. Fireside with Innova, passion. Come on now. Like, then now's the time. Like, now's the time. And I'm seeing that it's like if you don't make this shift, I think this is more so what this energy is. It's not a threat. He was saying it's not a threat, it's a promise. But now you're getting sassy. Maybe this is the woman, but no, it's giving me grandpa. And this is him too in the middle. But it's just interesting because I feel like it's kind of like a tower moment. It's like if you do not listen, there will be shifts that are going to take place within your finances. I don't know if there's going to be something with this job that's going to happen with your job. It's like your sense of stability is going to be stripped from you. So now is the time for you to do this. And I see this happen so much with different people. It's like when you're praying and manifesting certain things, you're asking God or you're asking your ancestors to, make a way for you or to open your path and remove obstacles. And then shit start happening. You lose your job or, just basically all these different tower moments start happening. And so that's what you don't want to happen, to where you're delaying things so much that you're like stopping your own growth and you're staying in the same cycle. Okay. So this is not a good frequency that you want to allow. So it's important that you do continue doing the releases, continue doing your petitions. I think it's important for you because so he's saying that you're doing you and other people in the family, which is interesting because usually typically it would just be maybe it's just from his side of the family. I think that's what he's referencing. So the paternal side, there's several people. Okay, he talking so fast. Hold on. Mm, okay, so yeah, so this makes a lot of sense. He's very high vibrational. He wants to connect with you more. Um, Meditations are important. I need to set our meditation date for this month because I totally forgot to do that. But yeah, Spirit already told me at the beginning of the year, like I already have the meditation date set because we have to keep up with our meditations. Like it's so important, and it really makes a lot of sense. Like why our ancestors want us to continue the meditations because it's a way for us to connect deeper with them in a way that we've never been able to, and that's what I love about this era in life and like what's going on like within our country and what's going on just with politics and all this other stuff because I feel like every black person is being urged to connect deeper with their ancestry and really understand what it means to come from a powerful lineage because they've lied to us about who we are. And it's important for us to remember who we are. So this is you remembering who you are when you're doing this work. I'm even seeing you writing stories for some of the women in your ancestry. So this will make sense. So this will be like this Dominican woman. So writing stories like she's like channeling stories through her. So that's interesting. Like love stories. So there will be a book that you're going to do. So that's good. So you're going to write a book, like you're going to be an author of a book. So that's good. But it's important for you to let out. She's calling it like unleash. Okay, so you have to like, it's a part of yourself that you have to be able to release and speak on it. It's a part of you that you cannot contain. It's not, you're not meant to be contained in that way. This is because of your ancestry. Okay, and this makes a lot of sense to me. I am so, oh my god. Yeah. She said, wow, absolutely remembering. Yeah, so this is like meaningful and purposeful for you. Okay, so Grandpa, I'm gonna ask you, how are you seeing her at this time? Like, what's her energy at this time? Like, I'm not gonna say her potential, but like, what do you see in her that you want her to see within herself? Ooh, Iset. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Oh, not with the Egyptian symbols. Surrender, girl. Not surrender. Just like, just stop resisting. Like, stop resisting and just do what you know you need to do. Like, he's saying time is limited, and it's not to like fearmonger or anything, but he's just saying life is precious. You should be doing what you love. There's never going to be the right time, so stop wasting time. Okay, so let me look up the message for this card. So this is how he wants you to rise to the occasion. All right, so this card says the goddess of spiritual surrender, Nubia slash Egypt. The temple is the high priestesses. The element is bush. Goddess Iset is revered as a magical healer and a sorceress. She is she of 10,000 names, as you may know her as Isis, her Greek name, Aset, Aset, or Wuset. Iset was worshipped in ancient Nubia, the Sudan region, Egypt, and beyond. So her guidance is let it all go. Say aloud now, I surrender. These words cast a spell. Breathe them in. Wow. So she's telling you to use your words to speak your reality. That's your gift. I'm seeing you in a very feminine energy. Remember, I was saying laying on the couch doing your craft. So even if you want to be like a stay at home mom or whatever the case may be, you literally could do that. But she wants you to let go. Technically, you wouldn't be a stay at home because you would still be working, but she wants you to be in this maternal energy. Okay, she wants you sitting back, connecting with your ancestry, being, being. Okay, being. That's it. Just being. She wants you to just be and soak in all of the knowledge, all of the wisdom, and understand that you're connected to something that's deeper. There's mysteries to your life. There's mysteries to your ancestry and things that you're supposed to know and discover in this lifetime. So she just wants you, he just wants you to surrender. If you look, it's a smile on her face. She said, this makes a whole lot of sense. Did you just say that? Unleash. I love this. Yes. Yes. So, and this makes so much sense. This energy here, wow. This is strong energy. Says release control. Stop bonding around. What? Stop bonding around struggle. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow spirit to carry you and fill in the gaps. You don't have to figure it all out. Goddess has your back. God slash goddess has your back. Have faith in where you are at the moment. So your affirmation or your goddess declaration is everything I need to know finds me at the perfect time. What everything I need to know? Didn't I just say about the it's information that you need to be like soaking in, and it's information that you need to be in a receptive mode to receive. So it's very, very important right now to focus on your crown chakra because that's how we receive information from that higher power, and it's also how we connect to God, our spirituality, and our enlightenment. So the crown is very important for you. I'm seeing you during this time. You have to keep your crown covered. Okay, so you have to wear scarves. If you haven't been, now's that time, okay? Seeing you wear something black over your head, okay? So I need to definitely set that. Let me write this down. Set the meditation date for the month. But I'm seeing you before the month is up, you need to do at least two meditations. Um, I'm not sure if it's like each one of these spirits want to step forward separately, but I'm just seeing the number two as far as for meditations. Okay. Um, yeah, set meditation for the month. Okay. But it's something that it's like they have to inform you on certain things. Um, I'm seeing that you need to be very intentional about asking when you're in your meditations. Yes, you're observing, but you need to start to interact with the elements around you. You have to start interacting with, okay, when you're seeing a spirit, you're connecting with the spirit. Don't just take them all in, ask them questions, interact with different people or things that you might see. Something I do within my meditations, like if I see something that looks very interesting to me, I'll just like, even if like within my meditation things are like steadily moving along, like let's say there's a group of people and we're all walking on a path, I will deliberately stop and go like stare and like literally look, like let's say this is an object, I will literally be like looking all around it, like examining it. And I don't know why my mind does that, but usually when I do that, things slow down within my meditation and I can actually take everything in. So I do that like even when I'm conversing with certain people. Like sometimes, okay, what I picture in my mind is like, like on a DVD player on a remote. You have the pause button, you have fast forward, and you have rewind. I always picture that in my mind, in my meditations. So that's why I observe everything, because if I need to rewind, then I need to be able to rewind, and I need to be able to see everything. That's how when I get on my meditations, I can remember like every single detail. Because I do that. And I just try to take my time within the meditation and really observe, but also like interact with different things. Okay. So that's what I want you to do within your next meditation. Okay. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. So there is a child spirit as well that's trying to connect with you. I think this is a little girl with like a puff ball and a ponytail, but it's like puffy at the roots. She's cute though. So she's on both of these cards here and here. So yeah, I think there's going to be four people in the meditation that's going to be like trying to connect with you. But these are high vibrational spirits for sure. Like nothing, look at the smiles on their face. So I believe these people have been gone for some time. Okay. But do you have any questions? I will do the meditations. Okay. I can do that in my meditation. Awesome. Everything I need to know finds me at the perfect time. They didn't say everything I need to do. They say everything I need to know. It's a mind thing. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's a mental thing. Look at the thing on her head. Like what is that? This is Egyptian, like for real. So this is your ancestry too. This is so cool. I don't know what kind of flower this is, but it's gorgeous. And I don't know what kind of bird this is. That's interesting. Then it's a white baby. Look at the head thing on the baby. It's like a bird head. You see, it's like an eagle, looks like. He said, "Oh my goodness, no question. I know who the child spirit is." Really? Who do you think it is? See, that's how you got to know your Mediumship ability is on point. Yes, that was pretty cool. The eagle. See. Symbols here, they represent something. I would definitely look it up. This reminds me of like the sun. What is this on my hand? This reminds me of the sun. It's like half of a sun. And then these are just tribal prints. So this is definitely indigenous. So you got to look more into that and really like become one with this. It might feel silly at first, but it's really not. It's your birthright. Um, it's your birthright. If you're being called to do certain things, it's for a reason. And when certain spirits are stepping forward, it's because they want you to speak their name, keep their energy alive, and like kind of like channel that energy with whatever you're dealing with. So if it's like powerful, like strong woman stepping forward, like I said, very domesticated, but very like spicy. That's her energy. Like that's the energy to channel. And then also grandpa coming through like with the positive, high vibrational energy. Then the child spirit. My cousin who's at the Sunday dinner lost a little girl at 4 years old. Oh my God. I'm owning everything I want. My birthright. I know that's right. It's up for you to take it. Like so many people, like especially during this time, like with what's going on in like the government. Can you imagine like people's mind state right now, just confused, like don't know what to do. But when you've been on a spiritual journey and you've been researching and you've already been so tapped in, like it's just more of a confirmation to show you like how much spiritual warfare is out there and how important it is for us to know who we are and like where we're headed. That's something for us to be able to speak over our own life. Like just going with the flow and thinking life is going to magically turn out like our wildest dreams are going to happen. It don't work like that. You got to take and seize the moment, in a positive way, obviously. Like it's like more of seizing your moment. Okay, so let me see. What is the spirit animal message that's coming forward? Okay, three. Let me just do just one or two. Oh, said hell no. We're gonna do how many we want. Ah, hold up. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna do these three because that's the three I saw. But I'm not the eagle. What the hell? Let me read that one first. This is crazy. Okay, mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Winds? Is that not air? Didn't I say air? You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Your wisdom? Ma'am, craftsmanship. I was just talking about the book. Like, dude, like, I hope you hearing me. Like, this is no cap. I don't have to just sit here and chat and yap with you. And you know this. Like, what the heck? So this spirit would be so I don't know how many people I'm talking to. It's like it could be so many people here, or it could be like four people, or like five people. Because remember, I showed you the four people on the card, but then we got the woman, then we got the child spirit, then like we got grandpa. Like I'm talking to a whole group of people right now, and that's why I'm like they talk. He talking so fast, but really this is just so many people trying to communicate. But yeah, right. I hope you wrote all of this down, and if you didn't, make sure you take some notes, like when you watch it back. But wow, like no cap. Okay, you got dolphin play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Are you serious? if you behind her here, then you have water behind grandpa here. So I don't know if I said this, but within the meditation, you want to connect with them near water. So I would say visualize like I don't know if they're sitting on a dock or something and they're having dinner, but this is what rich is to me. Like this is rich. Like being with family, like family that loves you and respects you, eating with them. He's referring to it as like breaking bread with them. So that's important for him. Like family is a strong like dynamic or strong value that he has within him and that he instills within his family. So that's important. But he wants you just to understand that there's positive family. And he's also saying too, family isn't always blood. So that's a good point right there. But he wants you to like enjoy life more and live life more and create certain moments and memories. That's what he wants you to do. Again, swim in the happy joy of living. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. All you got to do is start. Go with the flow. Wow. So with the wisdom, it says your wisdom inspires the world. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Okay, lion. Higher calling. Come on. Like this ain't even funny, bro. Like you have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Come on. This is just too spot on. Like I have no words. Higher calling, play, mastery. Does this not telling a story? Higher calling, play, mastery. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. I don't know if he's referring to spirit, but I think so. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Huh, your spirit team? Your spirit team are the ones that's by your side. Make noble choices for your life and for your tribe. Dolphin, play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Eagle, mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Just look at this. I don't know if you remember that meditation. Like, it was like, I think our second meditation that we did as a group. Remember when I said we all went to the top of the mountain? Like after we had tried on the bear suits. Remember I told you we had tried on bear like different animal suits with the native woman? And after we all got to the top of the mountain, we were all like levitating above and like flying around. So this says you're on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Like, bro, it's like every reading I do, like I don't know what I be expecting, but I just be baffled every time. Like the way that the message just comes together, it's like you can't even deny this. Like it just makes sense. But this is definitely just urging you to like live more of a softer life. You shouldn't be in that like constant struggle. You shouldn't be in that constant feeling like you're physically like overworking yourself. Like even how the Caribbean ancestry, the women show up like very domesticated. You don't have to be like that. I mean, if you want to be, that's okay. Like when you have the energy for it, but feeling like you have to go above and beyond every day, it's just not realistic. You got to take care of yourself, okay? And this is what I'm hearing. Not quite sure why they said that, but it makes sense. But remember what I said, if you want to lay around on the couch, that's your business. And this will make sense too with this card. Like realistically, like if you had a baby or something, like you just if you did, they'd be like, just you need to chill. Like, don't overdo it. So yeah, like this next phase for you is gonna be like recovering, healing yourself. It's not just physical healing, it's also mental healing. Mental release is what I'm hearing. Mental release. So once you get your strength and your energy, that's when you can allow these messages to come through, like within your meditations or just within how you're connecting with your spirit team. She said, "This is so incredible. I remember the animal suits. I remember that. No denying. Yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday. And that's exactly what those mountains look like. Excuse me. Well, all right. This was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to the spirits who stepped forward for her. You guys may go back to the spirit realm. Goodbye. All right. If anybody's interested in booking a personal reading or joining my mentorship, I have my links down below in the description box. If anybody's interested in purchasing crystals, crystal jewelry, or incense, just shoot me an email. I have to do some stuff on my website and fix some links. So just shoot me a personal email or a message through Instagram. Mental release. This was incredible. Thank you. Thank you. So you know what you need to do. All right. I have a reading after this if you guys are interested in watching it. I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. Thank you guys for watching. This is Judy the Master Manifester, and I am out.